saved by angels, and I don't care if I have bread or not. What was exposed in that temptation was this trust that he had in his Father. That he trusted his Father for all things. Oh, God is so at work in our lives, and we are so trying to be strong, and maybe we don't get it. The battle is not trying to stay strong. The battle is admitting that I am weak, and then letting God be strong in me. Letting God give me the grace that I need for the situation that I am in. Not running from Him in shame, but running to Him in dependence. Don't be surprised when things go wrong. Don't be surprised when people misunderstand you, when you're treated badly for no good reason. Because what are these things for? These things are for your sake. Because there's no greater joy for a believer than to know, I trust God. I'm in such a difficult situation, but I trust God. I'm leaning on Him. I have no other choice. I have been brought to a place where God alone can sustain me. There's a girl that I know. She has a psychological disorder called separation syndrome. And this is a syndrome that she cannot be separated from people who are close to her. So I see it as like all of us have separation syndrome to some extent. But the solution for her is not men. And I keep telling her, she says, I need you, or I need my counselor, or I need this person. She's got a list of a few people that she says she needs. And it's amazing that those people over and over again leave her. The people that she thinks she needs leave her, and she breaks. She becomes depressed or something. She really gets bummed out. And I am convinced it's because when that happens, she leans on God. Her faith comes out. Oh, Pastor Bob, I can't believe it. I'm just praying that God would help me. I'm just praying that God would bring the person back, or He would bring somebody into my life. And it's so amazing, because that's the light. Like, really? You are praying? Who are you praying to? I'm praying to God. He's the only one who can really help me. And it's so true. But it can be painful in the situations that we're in. It's often painful to lose control. Maybe we'll close with this before we have communion. In Isaiah chapter 57, there's actually 3 verses there. In Isaiah 51:17, 57:15, and 66:2, but especially 57:15, it says this: For thus says the high and lofty one that inhabits eternity, whose name is holy. I dwell in the high and holy place with him also, that is of a contrite and humble spirit, to revive the spirit of the humble, and to revive the contrite of the broken ones. Our brokenness is so important to God. He shakes the things that can be shaken. And man, they really shake. And when they shake, they're connected to our souls. We can have a panic attack when certain things happen. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose my job. Oh my gosh, I've lost my health. Oh my gosh, my wife just told me she's leaving me. My boyfriend just told me he doesn't love me anymore. This happened or that happened. I become ill with a disease that threatens to kill me. All of these things, and we can be thrown into this panic. And you say, God, please take this away. And the Lord says, take it away. I'm the one who brought it. I'm the one who brought it because I want you to be broken. I want you to be humble. I want you to be needy, because if you're needy, then your faith will become obvious. Your faith will become obvious to you, and it will become obvious to the people around you. And there's an amazing fragrance in the air when the believer is leaning on Christ. There's such an amazing fragrance, and the world sees it, and it is remarkable, our faith. You know, the tomb was sealed. And then we know the seal was broken, and out of the tomb came the risen Lord. Brokenness is where life comes from. When Christ died on the cross, his broken body, his flesh was broken for us. And from that, the gospel was poured out unto all men. The gospel just rolls out of us unto all men because of that cross. So we're going to celebrate communion. This is a good time to celebrate it on this note. So, Jane, come on up and just start your beautiful piece here. I'm going to clear the way. You can just come up and set up the elements here. Pastor Choi, come on up and get ready to share. So we're going to put we'll put the elements, actually, who's going to hold those? Maybe Kevin, could you hold one of them for me, and James? Are both in the same one, or is it two? There's two things, right? Yeah, so Kevin and James. And then, when the music starts, just come on up and get the two elements. And don't wait till Pastor Choi tells you to eat and drink, okay?